Well, the pandemic may have slowed commercial air travel, but a lot more people apparently are getting on board now with traveling on a private jet. Companies are seeing a rising demand from people who are worried about exposure or cramped terminals in the age of COVID. But let's be real, a private jet is pretty costly. Kirsten Joyce now joining us with more a reasonable alternative.
Denise, with 81% of North American travelers planning to fly domestically in the next 6 months, and folks reunited with family and loved ones, many for the first time this year, travelers are seeking less crowded and safer travel alternatives such as JSX.
The Burbank, Las Vegas market to this day is our strongest market.
Alex Wilcox is the CEO of JSX Airlines, stands for Joyful Simple Experience. A semi-private jet offered to the public minus the expensive price tag. You can fly for $89 one way.
Our biggest airplanes have 30 seats on them. They're built for 50 seats, but we took some seats out to make some more room.
It's all about convenience and time saved.
Other airport terminals will tell you show up at least 2 hours before your flight. We say, please don't show up until 20 minutes before your flight. We'd be wasting a lot of time.
The airline started 5 years ago with a Concorde to Burbank route, followed by its most popular one, Burbank to Las Vegas. As many as 14 flights a day in each direction.
Every hour, more or less on the hour.
Doubling its number of flights every year until, of course, the pandemic hit. But now that more people are starting to feel comfortable to travel again, JSX's business since April has steadily picked up and continues to do so in travel hubs like Las Vegas, Reno, and Arizona, even adding a route from Vegas to Dallas due to strong demand.
I can tell you that 65% of the business is Las Vegas, too. So it's a huge part of our comeback story.
The airline has ramped up cleaning and rolled out new sterilization and contactless protocols.
We were social distancing before it was even cool, Kirsten. There was lots of space in the lounge, on a per customer basis. We didn't have the same old security line. You're not taking your shoes off, for anybody. No one's going to go through your toilet kit. So the likelihood of transmitting, anything, even the common cold, is actually lower the fewer people you're exposed to.
I asked Alex how he's able to make the flights so affordable. He says it's part of their efficiency model. They don't have constraints at terminals, don't have to wait for hundreds of people to board. If it costs $5,000 a flight for an hour and you divide that by 30 people, that's how you can get the reasonable amount to charge.